My name is Luke Puckett. I'm a mechanical design engineer here at Raven Industries. I've worked in our guidance and steering products for about the past 7 years. VSN is our visual guidance system. So it's a camera-based system that looks at crop rows, distinguishes what is crop in those crop rows, and guides the machine. So it provides hands-free guidance for agricultural machines. A few years ago, we released RS1, which is a steering controller for agricultural machines. That enables you to steer on fields that do not have any crop rows. So I can use that in the beginning, in the spring. I can then use that in the fall. Once you have crop rows, you are no longer able to use GPS steering because it's not accurate enough in order to keep your machines in crop row and prevent you from running over crop. That's where VSN comes into the equation. VSN, since it is not based off of GPS, is completely based off your camera. It looks at the crop rows and feeds guidance and steering messages into the RS1, which steers your machine. To put it in perspective, you have an operator that has to go and drive a 27,000 pound machine with booms that stick out 120 feet through crop that's planted anywhere from 20 inches all the way up to 60 inches. So you're driving this machine for 12 to 16 hours a day. That is extremely stressful. VSN completely takes that stress away from the operator. They're able to focus on the machine, and they're able to focus on applying that product. They're no longer focusing on steering that machine down crop rows, and VSN is a game changer that way. Why is VSN important to a customer? What are the returns to the customer? You can look at it from a couple of different aspects. So there's the operator who's actually using VSN. It reduces the stress that operator is under. Imagine trying to drive 15 miles an hour all day, keeping your machine centered in crop rows. Some farmers like to ride along with the operator. So I now have my boss's boss sitting right next to me in the cab. Talk about even more stress. And I have to do this for 12 to 16 hours a day in and day out. What you hear from the operators is, I get to the end of the day and I'm just shot. What's exciting is you talk to guys who have used VSN, they go, I get done at the end of the day and I feel great. You do the flip side of that. Guys who want to take on more acres, they're custom guys. They say, now I can make more money. My machine is running through more acres every single day because of VSN. You also have the co-op. The co-op now has an operator who's happy to do their job. You have employees that are engaged and are focusing on the machine, keeping the machine safe. You're covering more acres. You're making more money as a co-op. Our final customer, the farmer whose field you're spraying. The more accurate I am, the less crop damage I have. So, not only are you improving the lives of the people that are running it, you're also improving the profit margins of the fields that you go through. That is really exciting. We've been out and we've talked to different operators. We say, where's the value of VSN? What value does it provide to you? And they give you stories. Last year we had a new operator who wasn't as experienced, and they caused $20,000 worth of crop damage. These are real numbers we've heard from guys. You take me, you put me in the seat, I'm comfortable going about 5 miles an hour and I'm still running over crop. VSN, you put a VSN camera on there, you're going 15, 20 miles an hour and the crop damage is nothing. It's guiding your machine where you want it to be. The VSN roadmap over the next 5 years. Right now, the camera-based solution works when you can see crop and you can see some furrow. Once the crop gets to a full canopy stage, VSN does not work any longer. So we needed to come out with another solution. We now have that solution. We have radar technology that mounts inside the rims. You have radar beams that are shot out, distinguishes those crop rows, and you can steer off that radar technology. So now you have a system with VSN that can steer from 4-inch tall crop all the way up to full canopy. And as you're sitting in the cab, I don't know if I'm steering off a GPS, if I'm steering off a vision, if I'm steering off a radar. The steering is so smooth and the performance is virtually identical between the different solutions. What gets me really excited about the roadmap for Raven is autonomy is the goal. That's the ultimate goal. Raven combines all the pieces together, are very good at each separate piece. They combine all those together and you have an autonomous project. That's awesome.